Everyone, welcome to Taste and Explore. My name is Darlene, and what I have for you today is potato salad. So let me walk you over to the ingredients so we can get started. Okay, so here we go. This is just regular old tap water for our potatoes. I have hard-boiled eggs, 5 of them. I have shredded carrots. I have green peppers and red peppers. I have celery, 1 stick of celery, and onions, red onions. Salt for the water, pepper, and this, my friends, is the secret ingredient that's gonna make all this taste so lovely. So let's get started. Alright, so we are gonna start cooking the potatoes. Now, in order to do this, I'm going to put the potatoes in and fill it up with water first, rather than boiling the water. Doing it this way ensures the potato to be cooked properly when you're placing it in cold water first. So I'm going to have it on high, and I'm only going to put a teaspoon of salt. I'm not going crazy with it because the seasoning that I mentioned is going to be salty. So once this boils through, I'm going to tell you what's the next thing to do. So stay tuned. Hey, welcome back. So I allowed my potatoes to cook until fork tender. And let me tell you something. I have witnessed a lot of people's potato salads, and it's been really mushy or watery, and it's because they overcooked the potatoes, 1, and 2, they didn't properly drain the potatoes out with food colander. So you make sure you do that, and if you have to do it in batches, because if you make a lot of potatoes for your potato salad, make sure you take a few at a time, rinse it off thoroughly, and then put the potatoes to the side to let it get cool for a moment. So let me explain to you about my choices of vegetables that I'm choosing. Now in here I have 1 cup and a half, about 1 cup and a half of good mayonnaise, and a teaspoon, about a half a teaspoon of mustard, yellow mustard, and I'm just mixing it thoroughly. And I want to mix it in here rather than in there, because when you mix it in here first, it ensures you that everything is gonna get incorporated good. Because I have tasted other people's potato salad, and I can taste where they missed off, and you can taste mustard or extra salt or extra pepper somewhere, and that's just awful. So right here I only have, you see, I like diced them so tiny because I don't like to bite into onion. It's just horrible. It's horrible to actually, I don't like that feeling. So I put very little bit. It's about a tablespoon or so. So, and I cut them up really, you know, small as that I could possibly do, because I don't like to bite into a big gigantic onion. I like the onion to give it taste, but I don't like the power. You know, onions are very strong, so I don't like the overpowering taste of onion. So I am using a red onion. That's my preference. You can use the white as well, and if you like it bigger pieces, then go for it. I just like it really little. Putting in the pepper. And right here, I used a stalk of celery, and I put it through the box grater because I wanted also tiny pieces. I don't like to bite into big chunks of vegetables. Now, let me remind you, this is my preference, but if you feel the same way as me, then you will know as well. This is how you do it. The tinier the better, because I want my potato salad to taste like potatoes, not to have big chunks of vegetables. And I also use I would say about 2 tablespoons of each. I don't like a lot of vegetables, like I said. This one I hand chopped very tiny as can be. And remember, when you put your vegetables in, make sure you squeeze out the excess water so it doesn't make your potato salad watery, because then as the potato salad sits, the water drains out from the vegetables, and you don't want that. This, I also use a box grater to get it finely diced. And I only use 3 baby carrots for this. Like I mentioned once again, I don't like an overpowering taste of vegetables. I just wanted to coat the potato salad like confetti. You know, I want you to be able to see that there's something in there, but I don't want it to be overpowering. That's just my preference. And then my secret ingredient. Oh my God, does it taste so good. That's why I didn't put too much salt in the water, because you need to salt the potatoes. If you don't cook it without salt, it tastes like box. It just tastes like nothing, like cardboard. So I'm just going to put a little at a time and taste it for seasoning. I don't want it to make it too salty. So a little goes a long way. And let me see. Always taste your food to make sure that everything is balanced with all the seasonings. That's perfect. Doesn't need no one, so I use a half a package. Okay. Now for my eggs. I like a lot of eggs in my potato salad. So as you can see, I have different sizes. I have a large one, and I have some medium ones. So I'm just mashing them through, so that way I can put it in the mixture before I put it in my potatoes. I'm making a mess too, but it's okay. I'll clean that up real quick. So I'm going to mash these through so I can put them in my mixture. Okay, it's okay if it's not all finely chopped. That's okay. Okay, now let's put this in the mixture. So that way everything could be well, made a mess, well incorporated. I don't like apples in my potato salad. I don't know if you ever heard of such a thing, but I think that's just disgusting. If I see anybody making that, I just won't eat it. That's plain old nasty. And I don't like vinegar in my potato salad neither. I'm really picky with this. I like it a certain way. I think this complements, and if you like it, then by all means put whatever you want. Put whatever vegetables you desire. If you want some canned vegetables, if you want to mix it up with something else. Okay, so now we're going to put it in here. Okay. We got a potato. Alright, so now we're going to mix the mixture up. And this, my friends, is how I like to eat my potato salad. I'm telling you, I'm making a mess. That's just like a no-no. But it's okay. Anyway. Okay, if you like more mayonnaise, you can do so. I don't like a heavy amount because I don't want it to get soupy. I like it to be coated. Not dry, but definitely not too wet. See how it looks? You see the vegetables? It's just like sprinkles in here, you know. You see little bits. You're not gonna get an over powerful amount of vegetables. It's just enough to give the dish some flavor. It's all about flavor and presentation. It's beautiful. And if you don't want any vegetables and you just want it plain, you can certainly not use anything. And if you can't have eggs, or you don't like it with eggs, then you can certainly just leave it out. Do whatever you like. This is just my preference. So it's taste test time. So I'm just gonna dig in right in my bowl right here. This is the way potato salad is supposed to taste, in my opinion. So thank you so much for joining me in my kitchen, and I will see you soon with another great dish. And if you have any requests for anything that you would like me to make, leave a comment below. Don't forget to subscribe and like my channel. Don't forget also that I have a Facebook, a Twitter, and an Instagram. I'm everywhere. Taste to Explore, okay? So why don't you make this dish if you haven't made it already, or revise it, or just use what I mentioned. In a little while, I would leave you the written description of the recipe below, and I hope you like it. Definitely use this with the upcoming events. You know, now that summer is starting to creep in, there's going to be a lot of barbecues, a lot of parties, and this, my friend, would be an excellent choice to come. So make it. All right, so take care. See you soon. Bye.